after me talk about Evolution, time me talk about the longest period ever. All in 2025 in Texas. Now I'm not gonna talk about every single match like play by play. I'm not gonna talk about it like the matchup in particular like pieces. I will bring up moments that I that caught my eye in these matches. I'm not gonna talk about that as a match. So start off with the first match of All In. We got the Ops, Samoa Joe, Sabata, and Powerhouse Hobbs defending trio titles against the Dick Riders. I mean Duck Riders. Gabe Kidd. Now the Ops retain titles. They still the trio champions, but for how long? After what happened after the match. But during the matchup, it was a hard hitting matchup. Like first of all, I'm glad that Sabata is wrestling again. Like after his nasty injury, I'm not gonna forget about how nasty his that injury was. Like I thought that was just career threatening, life threatening. I'm glad he's wrestling again. I'm glad he's champion AEW. But at one point in the matchup where you had Powerhouse Hobbs get ready to get hit with a doomsday device by Wheeler and Claudio, but he countered and he hit a power slam while he was still on top of Claudio on with two with Yuta. It was insane. That was a really cool spot. But after the matchup, you had Claudio Castagnoli getting the last laugh by pulverizing Samoa Joe, stomping him out where he had his neck on a chair. Like I can't even describe how what it is, but it's fucking disgusting. And he did it to Samoa Joe, and he did it to um, Ospreay later on, and so it was just nasty as hell. I don't know what they gotta do with that. He gotta be clear for. I don't. He gotta be out for a while, but like probably. But that after that it just, it was disgusting. But yeah, also had casino the men's casino calling match, and you had Mark Briscoe and MJF starting a match up. And don't get me started on what MJF said about Mark Briscoe on Dynamite. Like we all know he trying to get cheap heat like a little bitch that he is, but whatever. Um, not really much surprises in this match. The only surprise that we got was the return of Drew Robinson. Rock hard, Drew Robinson. Came back fresh, clean save, new gear. Like not he not really wearing the like flamboyant gear that he normally wears. But him and Ricochet had a little bit of face off during the matchup to the point that the Gates of Agony came out and tried to take out Drew Robinson. But out comes the Guns, Colin Gunn and Austin Gunn coming back. They're back after last time they were on TV. They were fighting for the 8 titles against the Hurt Syndicate, and they ended up fighting off to get Saturday, helping out Drew Robinson. But in the end, MJF won the matchup, and he guaranteed a spot at the AEW World Championship, anytime, any place, anywhere, trying to get that Triple B back, the Best Boy title. Like I don't care whatsoever. I mean, MJF stock has gone down a lot as of late since he's stuck in with me AEW. I know that's an unpopular opinion, but his stock has gone down. And him being part of her syndicate, his syndicate is like that one white boy at the cookout. Like who cares? He's just a white boy trying to be cool. But at the end of the day, he's still the winner, and he had a future shot at the title every time, everywhere, anytime, any place, anywhere. So let's see where that goes. Well, next matchup, it was supposed to be a TNT Championship match between Adam Cole and Kyle Fletcher, but unfortunately, Adam Cole vacated the championship before the show started because he's dealing with health issues. And what I learned from watching certain people on YouTube, those health issues are him dealing with concussions. And you can just tell the pain and emotion in his face when he makes his speech of him not being able to compete for the TNT Championship and him being gonna be gone for a while to do these health issues. It sucks. And like he didn't say he retiring. He doesn't want to think about that right now. I mean, hopefully he does come back. Like it sucks. Cause anyone dealing with concussions is fucked up as it is. Like this is like the one of the main injuries that take you out of your wrestling career, just like that. And I do hope he does come back healthy. I do hope he comes back stronger than he was before. Um, it just sucks. Hopefully he takes on Tanya knee Aaron Cole. I mean he's one of the best damn pro wrestlers on the planet, and I'm just, it sucks. Hopefully he comes back better than ever. But with that being said, with the TNT Championship being vacant, we got 3 or 4 match. Kyle Fletcher turned the match up because of course he had his shot at the TNT Championship before all this happened. But in there with Dave Garcia, Samuel Guevara, who are former TNT champions, and for some freaking reason, Dustin Rhodes. And for some freaking reason, Dustin Rhodes wins the TNT Championship. Why? Like, no offense to Dustin Rhodes. I mean, he's an asshole. He's like his son of Palmer. Like, I get it. But why do we need him at TNT champion? I get it. It's Tony Khan, having him being from Texas, him winning the championship in Texas. Like, I get it. But like, he already has 3 other championships now. He's champion from 2 different tag teams in Ring of Honor with Warriors and Sam Guevara. Now he's TNT champion in AEW. Why? I feel like there was no need for this. Like I happy for him, but there was no need for this. Especially when he had all he has 2 other championships in Ring of Honor. I find it dumb. But it is what it is. Also, you had the women's gauntlet match, because you seen gauntlet match. Um, another Texas native winning a big match like this. That being the forever Ring of Honor Women's Champion Athena. Now, I find it crazy that he's won the championship. He won the opportunity for the AEW Women's Championship while he's still the Ring of Honor Women's Championship, Women's Champion. Because she fought Thunder Rosa at Supercard Honor. I know probably, a lot of you probably didn't know that didn't happen. But she won. She retained her title then. I was just thinking to myself, who the fuck is gonna take the top off of Athena? Especially since she now has the opportunity for the AEW Women's World Championship. Like, it's just crazy to me. Like, I would not be surprised if they have her win the women's AEW Women's Championship, and while she's still Ring of Honor Women's Champion. Like that could happen. If that happens, then it'll be big. Like I'm happy for Athena. I'm happy that she's being a big star that she is. Like holding Ring of Honor on her back, carrying on her back, and being that forever champion that she is. But the only matter of time that she loses that championship, and hopefully she does lose the championship, so she can go out and be AEW Women's Champion. Bob Lashley and Son of Benjamin from her syndicate retain the titles against Jess Speed, Mike Bailey, and Kevin Knight, and the Patriarchy, Christian Cage, and Nick Wayne. But everybody will talk about how good that match was. But a lot of people, the rest of the people, talk about what happened after the match, where Nick Wayne turned on Christian Cage, his father. The Patriarchy turned on Christian Cage, Nick Wayne, Mama Wayne, Kip Sabian, FTR just standing there, just happy, just like surprised that it even happened. But before they bash Chris skull in with a concerto, out comes Al Copeland. Not calling him Cope because that's a dumbass name still. But instead of him rushing to the ring like actually rushing to the ring and saving Christian, he decided to do it to his whole full interest. Like he going to like east side of the stage, hype up the crowd, does the pyro, and then he walk and run to the ring and save Christian. Like a lot of people make fun of him for it. Like hey, Chris, Jeff Hardy, Penta, you can rest now. Adam Copeland is the winner of being a bad friend. But hey, if someone told me if someone told me to fuck off my first night in AEW, I'll take my straight at time too. I mean I don't blame Adam Copeland for that. But he eventually saves Christian. He takes out the Patriarchy. FTR wants away like little bitches, and He picks up Kristen and he tells him, "Go find yourself," and he walks off. So we are slowly planting the seeds of a eventual Al Copeland and Kristen Cage reunion, potentially having those two face off against FTR at All In and no, All Out in Canada will make perfect sense. So that would be pretty interesting to see how these two go up against each other. So yeah, Christian Cage. I'm looking forward to him looking for him being a babyface again because he's been one of the best heels on AEW as of late. So it's gonna be weird seeing him as a babyface again. Especially team up with Ez or Al Copeland in AEW. So it'll be interesting to see that. Um, Speaking of Canadians, we have Kenny Omega going against Kazuka Okada for the Unified Championship. And I will say it right now, with all the matches I've seen these two in, whether it be in the Wrestle Kingdom or Dominion, this match was not really this match not that good. I mean, compared to all the matches I've seen from them in New Japan, this match is just okay. Do I think it's better than their G1 match, the G1 match years ago? Yeah, but it's not saying much. But like, you can't compare this match to what they had at Wrestle Kingdom 17 or the two matches they had in the Dominion, especially the 2 out of 3 falls match they had. That was it's a classic. But this matchup between Okada and Omega at an All In, it was just okay. Like, it didn't help we have freaking Don Callis constantly getting involved and causing Kenny in the match, and with Okada winning the match, and also Okada being the new like being part of the Don Callis family, like that. Fuck the elite, I guess. But Okada win the Unified Championship. I don't mind it. I mean, I think he's still undefeated in single match in AEW. I'm not mistaken. So they probably gonna have him versus Ibushi for the championship down the road, cause that. I mean, Ibushi got to win something at AEW. I mean, he's been at AEW for a long time. He hasn't done anything except for being him and his best friend. So let's see what happens with Ibushi down the road if we eventually challenge for that championship against Okada. And then you got the women's championship match between Mercedes Moné and Toni Storm, and this was a really good matchup. Like I had no doubt that this is gonna be a bad match. I knew there was gonna be a banger match because it's Toni Storm and Mercedes Moné. I know I hate Mercedes Moné with a burning passion because they have her win all these belts for nothing AEW. But every time she had a match at AEW, it delivers, and this matchup was no different. It was a really good it was a really good matchup between the two. Like, I know that we all know the history with Toni Storm and Mercedes Moné when they were teaming up in WWE for a while, and now they feud her in AEW. Just and so Mercedes Moné, Tasha Banks was only one of the few people that actually had Toni Storm's back in WWE. So this is a full circle moment for them. But the matchup was really good. There was a lot of moments that I thought that Mercedes Moné win this matchup, but Toni Storm found a way to kick out everything they see through that everything that Mercedes Moné threw at Toni Storm, and it's just that kiss of death for Toni Storm that she gave to Mercedes Moné and hitting the Storm Zero from the top rope, the second rope. That was the be all end all. And that was the nail in the coffin. And Mercedes Moné is her first loss in AEW. And Toni Storm is still the AEW Women's Champion. And I thought that the women of Mercedes Moné agreeing to lose at all in to Toni Storm was false, but ended up being true. And I gotta give credit for that. Like, she was willing to lose at all in to Toni Storm, and she would not gonna be like using her creative control to win a championship against Toni Storm. Like, I appreciate that, but now it's time for you to lose all the other championships. Because let's face it, There's no point you having all these championships. You're not gonna defend them every other week. Especially what I mean, you hardly defend the TBS championship as it is. Like, can we like have you lose that championship already? Because right now the TBS championship has been just irrelevant. So if you have someone beat Sam Monet for that championship, maybe we can up the ante and actually make that TBS championship mean something. You're not gonna mean you want to have women's tag championships in AEW. Have the TBS championship mean something first before we bring in tag championships. Whoever asked Tony Khan that question about bringing in women's tag championships, you're dumb as hell. I'm sorry. Like, before you even think about bringing more titles in for women, make the women TBS championship matter. Now let's talk about the big match that went down in All In. That being the tag team match between Swerve and Ospreay versus Young Bucks, and of course the main event being Moxley and Heyman for the AEW World Championship, and that's a Texas Death Match. And I want to talk about these matches together because there's a point to this. First, we got the tag team match. Ospreay and Swerve coming out. Swerve before Swerve came out, JoJo came out and sang Swerve Strickland's old theme song for the Indies, Ain't Nobody. And that was a shock to me. I did not expect JoJo to come out and sing that song, let alone JoJo coming out at 8 show. That was a shock to me. And that was a surprise. That was a surprise to see, and I'm happy for that she was there. Because it's just a really cool moment. And Ospreay coming out to Assassin's Creed inspired interest. Like, we get it. You're an Assassin's Creed fan. We saw last year, all in London. We get it. And everybody had like a shit ton of pyro. Like, they were trying to make Cody Rhodes jealous with all the pyro they had. But this matchup was a banger. Like, I already know that Game Meltzer was in his house, just creaming his pants, ready for to give this match 7 stars. Like, dude, just give it 5 stars and call it a day. But this matchup was a banger. I'll say that right now. It's just like I like the move that the combination the Swerve Stomp and Stormbreaker combination from Swerve and Ospreay. That was cool as hell. Overall, like, this matchup was a banger, and the Young Bucks are no longer EVPs because they lost to Swerve and Ospreay. I forgot to mention, if Swerve and Ospreay would have lost this match, they couldn't challenge for the AEW World Championship for over a year. For a year. That was the stipulation. If they would have lost that match, they could have challenged for the title for a year. And luckily they won the matchup, and the EVPs no longer EVPs, the Young Bucks. Now we're gonna talk about the main event. Heyman Page, Jon Moxley, Texas Death Match for the AEW World Championship, and my God, that was a freaking bloodbath. Like, you got barbed wire tables, barbed wire here, barbed wire there, a bed of spikes. Like, it was just like a Heyman Page stabbing Jon Moxley with a fork. Like, it was just an insane bloodbath. Like, there was a Texas Death Match for sure. I want to say that I'm glad that Heyman Page brought back his old theme song, Ghost Town Triumph. Like, that's one of my all time favorite themes for AEW. I'm glad he brought it back. I had no problem with the other theme song that he was using, but the fact that he came back to this theme song, using this theme song is awesome. But yeah, the Death Riders, constantly getting involved. We got Marie Zafir, Wheeler Yuta, Claudio, they constantly getting involved. Gabe Kidd, honorary member of the group. Ospreay trying to get involved, but like I said before, he got the same treatment that Samoa Joe did earlier in the night. He got taken out by having the chair wrap around his neck, and get stomped on by Claudio. He was taken out of the match. He was just out. I don't know, he's gonna be out for months, but it just looked disgusting. But have no fear, the American Dragon is here, as in Bryan freaking Danielson. He's back. He came back wearing the Blue Panther mask, doing the yes chants, saying fuck you to WWE, because they told him to stop doing the yes chants, to keep on doing it, so fuck you. And he hit the one knee onto I think it was Wheeler Yuta. Like, yeah, he's just cleaning house, taking out the double wires. But that not only person coming out saving Hangman Page. Here comes Darby Allin from the Raptors, and he saving Hangman Page. And it's like Darby Allin back from climbing Mount Everest. Brian Danielson, the guy who John Moxley retired and to win the AEW World Championship from, he's back to helping out Heyman Page. Like, who else gonna come out? Oh, I know who. The Young Bucks coming out, taking out Heyman Page, hitting him with super kicks, hitting him with the EVP trigger, or just uh Young Bucks trigger. I don't know. You can't call it the EVP trigger anymore. You're not EVPs. But they take out Heyman Page, and John Moxley screaming at Maria Shafir to get the briefcase with the AEW title in it, and he gets handcuffed by Prince Nana. Prince Nana handcuffs Maria Shafir from the timekeeper table. It will only mean one thing. Swerve Strickland comes out, making a save for Heyman Page, taking out both Young Bucks with a chain, and he looks at Heyman Page, and Heyman Page looking at him right back, and Swerve hands over the chain to Heyman Page, and Heyman Page gets up and uses that chain to choke the shit out of John Moxley, and John Moxley hanging on for dear life, and he taps out, and you have a new AEW World Champion, Heyman fucking Page. I told you it was WrestleMania times 11. I think I would go as far as say it was better than WrestleMania 40. Like, we knew that Cody would win the championship at WrestleMania 40. This match could have gone either way. We could have seen Heyman Page win the championship or John Moxley continue his reign of terror. We didn't know what was going to happen. And Sirius said Heyman Page win the championship. He grabbed the key to get the championship out the briefcase. He used to see the emotion in his face, trying to he couldn't believe that he done it. And also he grabbed the championship out of the briefcase. You can see the side place of the Brian Danielson. You can tell that like the detail is insane because we have not seen the championship seen on TV. We haven't seen it on TV since Wrestle Dream, where John Moxley beat Brian Danielson, and he still had the side place of Brian Danielson on the title. That's how long we haven't seen that championship. I like how attention to detail, and you see Short Strickland on every side smiling. He's proud of Heyman Page. He's happy that he won the championship. We all know that D took Caesar down the road, hopefully for the AEW World Championship. But I know that MJF is lurking in the background because he had that contract. Overall, this was a really good show. This was 6 hours, but 6 hours worth to watch. But I would say that they got kind of cool it with the long ass pay per views. It was good. It was good. It was like freaking bad at WrestleMania 32. Then just cut it. That pay per view was long as hell, but AEW All In Texas was a really good show, and I didn't mind it being like 6 hours long because every match delivered, in my honest opinion. And in my view, All In 2025, overall, I would say that this and Evolution 2025 were my favorite shows to watch this weekend. Like, Great American Bash and Saturday Night Main Event were not good at all. I'm sorry, I was bored to death watching those shows, and I was just annoyed watching Saturday Night Main Event because the commercials. Like, I get it, it's a TV program, not a pay per view, but it was still annoying as hell. But I would definitely say that All In and Evolution, top two shows, my favorite shows of the weekend, and it was a fun weekend for wrestling overall. But let me know down below what your thoughts on All In 2025 in the comments down below. What your favorite match, favorite moment, how you feel about Heyman Page winning the AEW World Championship for the second time, and what do you think is next for the Dick Waters? I mean, Dead Waters. Let me know down below in the comments. Like, subscribe, tap the bell to miss any of my videos. Check out my Evolution review that is literally posted like hours ago. And I hope you had a good weekend. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Till that time, I'm Mike Lewis, Black. I'm out.